like someone wants to get funky.
Comix podcast with Mighty Mosby, Andy 524, Mob Stash, and Esther Stark. Here is your host, Esther Stark.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go.
I have a request.
Yes. What is your request?
I never want to lose the let's fucking go. I think that should be a staple because it gets me all, as the kids used to say, gets me all hyphy.
It's because it gets you hard, doesn't it?
A little bit. I mean, I don't even have a table stand right now. But don't talk too much because it's gonna go down.
Wow.
I didn't even mean it like that, but you know.
Shh, baby, shh. Don't be talking so much. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Comix Podcast. This is episode 207. 207. I want to go ahead and thank everybody that's joining us live over on our Instagram live and over on our Facebook and YouTube. The dog's trying to kill something outside. I'm just an FYI. That's why that's all the barking.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So there's only half of us today. I mean, it's myself and the beautiful Mob Stash.
Wow, I thought you were gonna call me Mosby. I'm like,
I was not.
Yeah.
No, I was not going to call you Mosby. That would be an insult to Mosby.
Listen.
Yes.
Oh. I got to maneuver that. I will say this. I'm not hating on just being the two of us because just the two of us. I like this
Setup.
I feel like we actually fill up Instagram now as opposed to like it's all, hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah. No, I got you. Oh man, it's been a week. It has been a week. It is awesome. I'm actually pretty happy to everybody that's actually following us on our YouTube page. We lost a few, we gained a few. It's okay. It's all right. No problem there. We love it all.
We love it all.
Love it all. I hope you guys weren't too pissed off about the whole April Fool's posts that were going on left and right. I was so fucking annoyed by the end of the day.
Very much so. I mean,
was so annoyed.
So being that we get our information for a podcast to give information, we didn't know what was up and what was down. Some of them, I'm very happy they were a joke.
Yeah.
So,
like, it was one of those, and it's like where you're watching it, and like you get like, for me, there's some stuff that I got super excited for. I'm just like, holy shit, it's actually happening. This is cool, you know. And then it's just like, oh, and then they on the post it would say, look at the date, and I'm like, what the fuck, are we 5? Look at the date. Okay, like, cool. Like, don't. The fuck. Is it just me? Is it the old Clint Eastwood attitude? It's like, get the fuck off my lawn. Because of that?
No, it's not that. It's much like, okay, so St. Patty's Day is for me to get fucked up. Well, Wednesday is for me to get fucked up. But when you're like, you're not wearing green, I'm gonna pinch you. Like, I'm gonna fuck you. Like, no. Like, this is not what we do. Like, I'm past the age where like I'm not gonna get a participation trophy award because I wore green. Like, it'll be an accident.
Don't you touch me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. Whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna throw it over to you. What are you drinking tonight, man?
Well, I did decide to save this. I have a green one, which I don't know what that is yet, because
I
my
know
friend
what the green,
Angela
I know what the green one is.
gets me different beers.
I know what the green
I don't know what it is. Yes, but as of last week,
Yes.
Andreas said I can do a hazy IPA.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try this.
Okay.
And it's,
And it's from hold on. It's from Stone.
It's from Stone.
Is there
delicious IPA, hazy IPA?
Oh, okay. That's okay. Cool.
Is delicious the name of it? Because
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I get Shasta because it's $10 cheaper.
But you're getting Shasta because it has fruit punch in it.
Oh, that's easy Kool-Aid.
It was either that or the grape soda. Shut up. Pick one. You can't have both.
Listen, I gotta be racist, but you get to pick the racist you get it. Good. I like it. He was right. It's not heavy. Which normally IPAs I'm not making this face. If I were to do an IPA, it's because that place in Whittier only sells beer.
Yeah.
And I would do that, and that would be my drink the whole fucking time. This, I do shots, so this is actually a dangerous combination.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to be at work tomorrow.
How many of those do you have?
I have one more of this, and I have one more of the green one.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Well, you want one?
No, I'm good. I'm just asking.
As of, I think I got 8 free ones, so
nice.
I'm down to the last 2.
Okay.
I'm not really, unless it's Corona, I'm not really a beer person, but
sure.
Corona is like water, so it's it's not fucking Bud Light, but it's you can keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And IPA is kind of hit with the shot and then hit with the IPA, and it's kind of
it's very much of a Rocky 1-2 combo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cut me, Mick. Yeah.
I'll tell you something.
You know, I was talking to Gabriel the other day.
Yes.
I'm loving the Onyx or the silver.
Okay.
I've been silver forever, but even wrestlers have the black Onyx, and I'm leaning towards that now.
Okay.
I ain't ever getting married, but I'm saying if I were to, it's gonna be that. Yeah.
Okay. This is silicone, my friend.
Okay. Well, I'm just telling you what it is.
I know, and I'm just telling you that it's silicone.
I like it.
So it's mainly when I'm doing shit around the house, or when I'm at the gym or whatever, I don't mess up my actual wedding band. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all.
absolutely.
So yeah,
absolutely. Even better. Yeah, exactly. Even better.
Yeah, you should get some. You don't have to.
I'm not a jewelry person, but if I were to have the one thing I have to fucking have, it would be probably even that, so that I don't even feel it.
It's true. You I mean, 9 times out of 10, I forget that I even have it on. So
I'm never gonna have the Elvis hair that you have, but I will have that fucking band.
I haven't gotten a haircut yet. Leave me alone, okay?
Get that fucking.
Leave me alone.
Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show,
3 to get ready.
Hey man, let's go. All right, this is what we call our Google Docs. Is it ready? So we're going off the rails today, but
we're going off the rails today. We're going off the rails today because Mosby called out today.
Damn, shots fired!
I just
remember that last shot of Tupac when he looks all sad into the camera, and then 2 minutes later he died. That's what
just said. She called out. That's all I did. I just said she called out. No big deal.
Could have been anybody. Mosby, who's her social is 32. You know what I mean? You just fucking that's fucked up.
If any of our fans is paying attention to the rotation, everyone knows that after you host, it's Mosby, then it's Andres. Yeah. So I'm not doing anything wrong.
No, you're not doing anything wrong. I gotta make fun of it though.
I know. I always gotta.
Oh, look at these guns out of nowhere! Look at these guns. Damn, it's a gun show. Comix gun show.
You're gonna
coming 2026.
Yes. Really? just because you're not wearing a cutoff today?
I should.
I should.
Next week.
There's been a lot of shit going on in the media this week because there was CinemaCon. CinemaCon is, if you guys don't know, is like another convention for strictly movies going on. That's supposed to be happening. So we're gonna run through some of the stuff that was promoted. Some stuff was either just posters, some that were trailers that ended up dropping and whatnot, some sneak peeks and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dive right in, and then from there we'll go ahead and talk episode. Was it 7, right, of Daredevil?
Yeah, the 2 came out. Yeah,
5,
7.
6, 7. Yeah, 7. So Zack Snyder's back to direct a movie. He wants to direct a UFC movie next.
Here's what happened.
Vanessa's.
I have a ringtone. I want to know who's fucking texting me before I look at my phone.
Right.
And Vanessa, who makes jokes, she has rim shot.
Yeah.
Right when you said James Snyder is going to be directing a fucking movie, a UFC movie, it literally went.
I love it.
And I was like, oh fuck, that's funny.
That's
Hopefully
awesome.
the camera got that. But I'm sorry, what was your question?
Zack Snyder is set to direct a UFC movie. There's going to be, if Zack Snyder's going to be directing a UFC movie, cool. Go for it, dude. That's your thing. As of late, he's been filming a lot of guys without shirts on, zooming into their areolas with a lot of baby oil. It could be in his wheelhouse. This could be his wheelhouse. Okay.
He wasn't the one accused of stuff, right? That was
no, he was not accused of stuff. But if you see Rebel Moon, you'll understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Unnecessary slow motion. That's going to be perfect in this UFC fight, in this UFC movie. Like, it's going to be an hour and a half of slow motion.
You know what was great?
Yes.
Was if you look at all the Rockies,
okay,
there was the Go the Distance, there was the I Finally Won, there was the I Lost, and then there's a 2-minute brawl.
Yes.
And then there's the Rocky that's I went the distance, lasted, and still won in the like they told a different story each movie,
right? Because
you know what I mean, which is awesome, but that's what that would have to be in one movie if it's gonna be whatever you're gonna show. And then there's Southpaw, where it's not even about the boxing, it's about what he's going through. Like
Southpaw's such a good fucking movie.
Southpaw's such a fucking good movie. Oh, that scene at the fucking bottom of the mansion. Such a that motherfucker can do no wrong. But yeah,
this is true. This is true. But I don't know, man. It could be his wheelhouse. It could be his wheelhouse. It could be what he's been wanting to do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, going from comic books to that or whatever, like you shouldn't be stuck doing comic book movies just because you did a couple. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah, absolutely. I feel he's hit and miss, but I also do feel but he made Justice League watchable. At least from the point of filling in the gaps of what you were gonna see previous. You know what I mean?
True. I can see that.
Where Justice League was pretty much just Avengers 1.
Yes.
He made it. I don't even want to use the word darker. Like, there's complaints about that Superman, but it took a long. I mean, there's been other Superman that like Henry Cavill's my fucking other Superman, other than Christopher Reeve. So I could give a fuck about dark. I could give a fuck about whatever. Like. It's that one, it's that universe, and two, I mean, God damn, we gotta like, God damn it, I love you, Chris Vasquez. You're the shit, man. Listen, I appreciate that you fucking make time to fucking do this. I know it's 5 minutes of your time, but listen, you've become part of the show, so thank you. Part of the shows, so thank you.
Multiple shows,
and I will take my shot. Right, I would show it to the camera, but I feel like I'm gonna pour it on my fucking keyboard. Go on.
Don't pour it on your keyboard. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Cheers.
What are you doing?
We're live, bro.
I know.
I know. When they're not eating chocolate, you think you're good.
See? Love the content. See? He loves us. He loves us. He loves me more because he knows me. Just
there you go.
FYI. Just FYI. I'm his favorite. Let's be honest. I'm his favorite. For those... Huh?
One of these days we'll ask him.
I know. We'll ask him. For all you video game fans, Call of Duty is going to be dropping Jay and Silent Bob in Call of Duty. So that's going to be kind of cool. I'm pretty excited about that. So you can run around yelling snoogans or snooch to the motherfucking nooch as you're blowing people up and shit. So there's that. Are you excited about that? You don't seem very excited.
I am. I do. Listen, I didn't see Clerks 3. Excuse me. A lot of times I feel like the idea of something is better than the outcome. But I do love that it's all one world.
Okay.
So when you see them again, like in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, even though it's about the movie about them, like you see like people coming out and no pun intended. But like Clerks 2 was good, but it was kind of like do we need to see somebody fuck a donkey? But you know what I mean?
It brought context to the story, let's be honest.
Right. And I get that they had to top somebody fucking a dead guy in the bathroom. So I don't know why that, like Clerks 3, I'm like, I don't know what it's gonna be, but I do love Jay and Silent Bob.
Sad.
Huh?
From what I hear, it's really, really sad.
Clerks 3?
Yeah.
Okay. That's bad though. Because 10 years ago, we would have saw it twice already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to go side project. Go on.
I'm just saying, go side project.
No, well, okay. So I met Kevin Smith twice. One dinner with Kevin Smith at CineSpace. What's the one that you watch the movie and you have a dinner with it? It's a big. Okay, I want to say CineSpace. Exactly. And then 2, I was rest in peace, Pablo. I went to the rap party for Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And Jay, no shirt and a fur coat and like red leather pants, walked in with a fucking camera filming on his own, like the rap party, and it was fucking awesome. Alanis Morissette and Ryan Reynolds were together. It's that era.
Okay.
Eliza Dushku was there. Ellie Larder was there. Just open bar. So clearly I got fucking wasted.
Oh, and it was good for you.
And I was there as a +1 and grew up in a brand new white BMW.
Beautiful.
Person that invited me. I puked outside on a freeway, which hit the side of his car. So didn't help, but it was funny.
Were you like laughing the whole time?
I was when I came back in because I was like, this is the worst thing ever. You know how something is so bad it's funny? There's nothing you could do. Like there's literally nothing you could do. And I apologized to Pablo, who apologized to him. And the Beamer's the Beamer's wife, Beamer's wife got his name is Eric. The wife was like, yeah, no, thank you for apologizing. He's like, well, what is he doing now? And he's like, oh, he's cleaning the puke from your friend off the side of the car. So he was super nice, and she was the one to say like, that's what he's fucking doing right now. And I'm like, but it was the most amazing time. And at the Cinespace thing, it was like, I've already met you at your rap party, which Kevin Smith was awesome because he was like, what the fuck, you were there? Like, he gives the extra, like, a conversation to you.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, okay, cool, bro, bye. Like, it was like, his shit's like 3 hours and he probably got through maybe half the people because he does it. He has a conversation.
Never met Kevin Smith, and I'd probably be like,
we should do Hollywood Babylon one of these days.
do they still do it?
I don't know.
I don't know if they do it still.
I don't know if Fat Man on Batman. I don't know if they even do that, but I'm down for Hollywood Babylon.
I mean, I know they still record, but I don't know if they like do live shows anymore.
Oh, I don't know.
We'd have to check. I don't know. That'd be dope.
Either way, I'm there.
Let's see. More news from CinemaCon. The directors of the movie Talk to Me, a horror film, if you guys haven't seen it, it's actually really, really fucking creepy, really, really, really good. Are coming out with their second film called Bring Her Back. It's another A24 film. It looks like it's gonna be coming out in theaters May 30th. It's going to be another horror film. So that's going to be super exciting to go ahead and see. Let's see, Sydney Sweeney, and I know everyone's gonna swoon to that. But Sydney Sweeney,
that is the safest way you could have said that.
Better than
swoon is like a 1930s way of saying like
welcome.
Everybody's hard. Go on.
Yeah. Thank you for ruining it. Sydney Sweeney is currently in talks right now to go ahead and star in the live-action Gundam film. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see. As Andres said when he first told us, Gundam and Sydney Sweeney, I'm in. So there's that.
I
I
like that you put him on blast for that.
I don't. Let's see. So another fucking finally exciting news. We got finally a release date for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. It gets a June 4th, 2027 release. So, and the animation looks different. I saw some posters and stuff like that over at comicbook.com. The animation looks very different. It looks like we get a team up with Miles and Prowler Miles, and then it looks like they also are fighting against each other. So that's pretty cool. So there's that.
Well, that was the coolest thing too about part 2 was everybody was drawn different. It was one world, but that was the punky guy was dressed like
Spider-Punk.
Like awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. You know,
and I mean, how much did we cream when he was escaping all the other Spider-Man? That was fucking dope.
That was dope. That was really dope. That was cool. Let's see. Also at CinemaCon, we finally got a confirmed cast for the upcoming Beatles biopic. So, you heard about that, right? Biopic? Yeah, Beatles biopic.
How many of these do you have to see?
There's going to be a total of 4.
4 movies or 4 people?
4 films.
They were together for like what, 13? Okay. All right. I love the Beatles. Don't get me wrong.
Why are you so angry about this?
It's just come on, dude. I felt the same way when we did the Elvis thing. But okay, cool.
Wow.
The age that we're at, they should be doing biopics about New Kids on the Block and the fucking NSYNC and fucking the other kid. Like
that's in 10 years. That's in 10 years.
Okay.
I
will tell you this.
Tell me.
On our sister show, The Corner, the La Bamba movie and the Selena movie will be in the same month. Because it doesn't matter the years, it's just how iconic that the people are. So that's what I'm going against what I just said, but like, come on, man. Okay, all right.
So it looks like
I don't hate on. I don't want it to come off that I hate on the Beatles. I'm just saying, like,
it's all right.
4 movies, unless it's gonna be.
It's gonna be
one. It'd be cool if each of them. If each of them have a fucking. We're gonna Captain America, Hawkeye, like everybody has a solo thing, and then we do a fucking, how we got to the Beatles thing. but by that time, it's not going to match up by the time they get there. Yeah, I got you. I hear you. Okay, so 4 3-hour movies about the Beatles.
Can I finish?
There's a million things I could do to not get canceled, but please
Let me finish.
never whisper ever.
I'm almost done.
Let me finish.
I'm almost done. Ready?
Oh! That was the best, worst thing ever.
Okay, so we're getting 4 Beatles films, all in the same year, all in the same month,
Oh,
all in the same month, all in the same year. A very Avengers-esque one film about
everything
Paul.
I said, if I just shut up, right?
Yeah,
Got it.
everything you just said. Film about Paul, Ringo, John Lennon, and George Harrison, and then it's supposed to all culminate together to create a Beatles Infinity Stone film. So
At the end, they all fuck up the monkeys. The band.
it's supposed to end with Yoko breaking up the band.
Oh, Rick.
That's how it's supposed to end, and then John Lennon shot in the back. The end. Why do you look so
I will
constipated?
say, at least fucking her singing was like we're good. And I even saved it because we've all heard her sing.
Uh-huh.
She's creative genius. We're only
And-
at 25 minutes. Go on.
I know. We're only at 25 minutes, and we're like already like 3/3, or we're already like 2/3 through it. Okay. I am not talking about the fucking April Fool's fucking shit. So we're good on that. John Boyega was actually interviewed recently, and John Boyega.
You know why that was for, though? All the shares, all the likes, all the whatever.
Oh, for sure. It was all clickbait.
Just
Yeah, absolutely.
fucking, it was. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that was just.
Absolutely. It was all clickbait. John Boyega recently had an interview, and he actually called out Star Wars.
Yeah.
And this is all coming out. This was on an interview that he had via Entertainment Weekly. So, and I'm gonna go to read the post. So the title of it is John Boyega says Star Wars is so white that a black person existing is a big deal. Toxic fans are okay with us playing the friend, but we can't touch their heroes. Okay. And I will say, I was the first, when I saw that and I sent it to you guys, I ended up posting right after. I said, say it for the people in the back, for the trolls in the back with your whole chest. You know.
You have to share that. You have to share that.
This is nerding. This is nerding. Says, Esther doesn't have glasses.
Variant cover.
Is this a variant episode? You'll never know. You'll never know. The actual main timeline versions of us are dead. So there's that. So John Boyega called out Star Wars during an Apple TV documentary called Number One on the Call Sheet, Black Leading Men in Hollywood.
Can I pause you real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Hey, Philip, if you're down and you're caught up with Daredevil, ask for the link and we can involve you in the last section of the
It
show.
could be James too. It's probably either James. It might be James.
Sorry, or James. James has his own thing, so I only know that.
Oh, I got you. So that was a documentary on Apple TV, again called Number One on the Call Sheet, Black Leading Men in Hollywood. John Boyega debuted as Finn in Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and reprised his character in The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. His role in the sequel trilogy led to online harassment from racist and toxic Star Wars fans upset with the black actor playing a lead hero in the space franchise. And he says, quote, they're okay with us playing the best friend, but once we touch their heroes, once we lead, once we trailblaze, it's like, oh my God, it's just a bit too much. They're pandering the actor, adding while also acknowledging that being being cast in a franchise was a fundamental moment in his career. He also says, let me tell you, Star Wars always had the vibe of being the most whitest, elitist space. It's a franchise, and this is all Boyega. It's a franchise that's so white that a black person existing was in it was something. Boyega said in the documentary, you can always tell it's something when some Star Wars fans try to say, well, we had Lando Calrissian and Samuel L. Jackson. It's like, tell me how many cookie chips are in the cookie dough. It's like they just scatter that all in there, bro. Now that was all Boyega. That was all from Boyega. And I will say that he's right. I agree with him. I agree with him because you are telling a fictional story in space, where you see aliens and you see different races and whatnot. And if you look at it historically, yeah, we got Lando, and then later we got Samuel L. Jackson, Mace Windu, and then now we're getting John Boyega. Everyone else is what? There's no Hispanics in the original Star Wars. I mean, let's be honest. The first inclination of someone being Hispanic in Star Wars is with Andor.
Yeah. Was Andor before Poe?
Andor, chronologically speaking, yes, Andor is before Poe because Andor leads into.
Okay. Chronologically, because you said before Rebel 1. Yeah.
Right.
They are Rebel 1.
Rebels. Rebel 1. Yeah.
Rebel 1. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead. You were going to say.
Let's say I do agree with him. When I say I do agree with him, I don't blame the racists. I blame the producers that want to make money over the story.
Okay.
In no way I'm getting political, but certain things have happened in these past and coming years that it just, when you cave to certain stuff,
okay,
to make more money, and then you don't make the more money, you know what I mean? Like it didn't make the money it would have. Don't lie, dude. The fucking trailer to Force Awakens, Finn was all over that, like, we got our first Black Jedi.
Sure.
Which misled us, which I guess the whole thing was like, it's a mislead. But I do agree that we started out thinking he was a Jedi only for him to become a side quest. And they kind of built it up to be that. But, I mean, that's a tell your story and don't let these motherfuckers, don't let these little...
Sure. Sorry, I'm pulling up numbers right now, but go ahead, continue.
Just don't let that, I don't want to say let them win, but don't tell your story without it having to do with anything about whatever. I think we talk about this every time, but Star Wars, there's so much nostalgia that we forgive a fucking lot because...
No, we don't. I disagree. I highly disagree with you.
We can forgive a lot.
Until when?
No. Star Wars. 4 to 6.
Okay.
We forgive a lot, meaning it's so much of people's childhood that, like, oh, Han would never do that. Like, okay, bro, but you don't know what the fucking, like, we didn't get a story.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But I mean, I gotta go get power converters. Like it. You know what I mean? Like, these are not lines that were.
It came out in 77, dude. It came out in 77.
I understand.
Right.
But we're not getting Usual Suspects. Like, this was. We were surprised that we're even getting this because there was almost like CGI before CGI, and
Okay.
you know what I mean. Just look at you and I. Okay, so you and I love Thundercats.
Sure.
What are we scared of? What the fuck they're gonna do with it for this generation?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
Because they're gonna make Thundercats for this generation, so they're probably gonna give fucking Lion-O the fucking Edgar haircut. It's just gonna be bad. It's just
swear to
gonna
God,
be so bad.
do.
And fucking Chitara's gonna be fucking Instagram model. It's just not gonna be good. Just they're just trying to fill out so many whatever. So
right.
I will give it credit because during the height of Game of Thrones, Brienne of Tarth played a faceless, you know what I mean? Like that was kind of cool in that she didn't even take off her fucking helmet to like do the fucking like a reveal, like, hey, we got her. Yeah. Okay, you're tired.
No. What this is what I was trying to get to. Well, this is the point I'm trying to make. Okay, you're saying that based off of the money that the studio made, right? Off of The Force Awakens. Okay.
No, I'm saying different decisions got made. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Right. But based off of how much money they made, correct? So what you're saying, just so that we're on the same page.
I'm not saying by how much money they made. I'm saying they released Force Awakens and then they curtailed stuff.
But why? Why do you feel that they ended up going left?
They get everybody in a room and get their opinion. What is that called? I forget what that's called.
Like a brainstorming?
No, they get everybody in a room. Did you guys like that movie? Yes, less black people.
Oh, the test screening.
Yeah, like whatever the fucking thing they're doing.
Sure.
And they take notes or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. Just at the same time, I feel like that I agree with. If they're going by the previous, they're telling a story that involves the previous story to Star Wars.
Okay.
So there might not have been a lot of people of color during that. But I mean, J.J.
Abrams?
No. James Smith?
Jimmy Schmidt?
Princess Leia's dad.
Jimmy Schmidt.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't main characters, but I mean, it wasn't a main story character thing. I'm not having their fucking back. I'm just saying for certain stories, I can kind of see like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Like you're trying to tell a story. If you're not going to, all right, here's my fucking thing.
Okay.
Hold on really quick.
Sure.
Really quick.
Sure.
Okay. So people are upset about the females of WWE not having
night one. This is perfect. Yeah, go ahead. Go.
Right. Not having night one.
Okay.
And Triple H said it's the stories that should fill that.
Okay.
People are upset that it's just they even say it. We're upset that their women are not given that. Okay. So you have John Cena's last year and fucking Cody's, like he's been it's the passing of the torch from Golden Boy to Golden Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you have Roman Reigns, who's reigned for fucking 4 years, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, who everybody fucking cheers for.
Who's also never made
ever
WrestleMania.
Exactly. Right. So it's a boyhood dream.
Sure.
As well as the highest title in the fucking company.
Sure.
Okay. My compromise would have been Cody in the middle and those three, because it's star power to end it and give it to the women. But again, what I'm saying is give it to the women. It's not, it's when people say give it to them,
sure,
you're saying it as a criteria of they'll always do night one, the guys will do night two. So if you make it a physical, this is the story we're telling. And that's what I'm trying to bring into Star Wars is if this is the story that you're telling, it shouldn't matter race or gender or whatever.
Sure.
These
Yeah,
are
no,
stories that we're telling. If everybody is white from fucking 4 to 6, and only the friend is fucking Lando, like, you have to understand that Lando was even a big deal back then.
Okay.
And it was only because it was fucking Billy D. You know what I mean? It wasn't even it wasn't even Superfly. It was like Billy D. So I think it's just based on the story that you're going to tell, the people that are involved. You know what I mean? Like, if Anthony Hopkins played fucking Anakin's uncle, he would have been in every fucking scene because you have Anthony Hopkins. Exactly. That's what all I'm saying.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay. To touch on that a little bit, I disagree with the way that the card is running. I will say that as a fan, I feel bad for Jey Uso not being the main event.
Yeah. Sorry. But, you know what people are upset about is that a fucking person that won the Royal Rumble is not main eventing, but they're not happy with the story that they're presenting. So that's
exactly what I was getting to. Because
when is it?
Because this is what I see ended up happening. Okay, I see Jey Uso and Gunther storyline. It's getting there. Stop. Cody John Cena just fucking blew it out of the water. That's what happened. That's essentially what happened. You know, with that. You know, The only way that I see to make everybody happy, this is the way that I see to make everyone happy. Okay. You make Gunther and Jey Uso co-main eventing Reigns, Punk, and Rollins. Okay. So you know how they've done it before.
Not the last though.
Huh?
Co-main eventing is not the last.
Right, but they can spin it as the last. You know what I mean?
Right. Look at Undertaker. Undertaker did not need to finish whatever, but it was 100%. A big fucking deal. Yeah,
absolutely. It was a big deal when he lost at WrestleMania. He wasn't the main event, but he still lost.
Only that, night one. It wasn't one. It was still one night. Shawn Michaels and him found out they're like 5th or 6th. Yeah, on one WrestleMania. So they both looked at each other and made it like, now you all the motherfuckers have to follow us. Yeah, which was hard to fucking do. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, you made Shawn Michaels and Undertaker fucking number 6 of however many. Yeah,
exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I understand where Triple H is coming from. The story obviously takes precedence over when you say just give it to them.
Yeah,
I don't know how other women would feel if they're just given something. You know what I mean? So, and I am no way speaking for.
And on top of that, okay, wait. If they're not on the other side of the coin, if they don't have the same 20 minutes as the guys, then they're not able to do that.
Right.
But you do have Bianca, Rhea, and Io. Yeah. Which kind of, like I said, I wouldn't be mad at, like, because sometimes the highest belt was 4.
Okay.
A squash match, and then Undertaker.
Yeah.
To end the, especially when at the end of the streak. Just because it's John Cena and Cody, give us something else, and then Roman, fucking Seth, whatever, and night 2.
I agree.
But even when I say that, I don't want to say give the women night 1.
I get it. Yeah. I understand. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
But you're giving a criteria of they always have to have night 1.
Right.
That's just, so you're already giving it a criteria. Like, I don't want to do that, because if you have Charlotte, Bailey, fucking Sasha comes back, whatever, there's no reason they shouldn't have night 2. Especially if the story is kind of like Jay and Gunther, where it's like, not a lot of people are happy. Just fucking give them like the greatest women's match of all time. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and I think because the Jay storyline wasn't getting enough traction, that's why they brought Jimmy in. You know, to kind of give it a little bit more.
Absolutely. That's why he bled like a fucking pig.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So I think that's what ended up happening because that Jay story wasn't getting the traction that Triple H was hoping for, you know. So that's why they ended up doing that.
You win January 31st, and we're all the way till April 22nd.
Yeah.
That's a hard fucking story if he's just getting his ass kicked every week.
It really is. It's really difficult for something like that for them to keep
weekly.
Storyline.
Exactly.
Right. So from a business standpoint, it makes sense. You know, I will say that the most recent WrestleManias have been a lot better than when Vince was running the company and those WrestleManias. Yeah. The storylines are a lot more edgier. They're a lot more harder. They're a lot more in your face because they have the less censorship being on Netflix. You know.
Yes, there is that. But in the last few years of Vince, it would be like, let's put Seth versus Finn Balor. We just did that last week. He just wouldn't remember because of either external stuff, his age, like that's just what it was.
And I feel that Vince didn't trust anybody with him. I feel that Triple H. I feel that Triple H trusts the guys that he's working with at the main control booth. You know, that's why
fucking Roman getting to under fucking Hulk Hogan was a big deal, because it's this not generation, but this regime. There was fuck, I can't think of his name right now, but there was Sammartino that had Bruno. It for 8 years. There was Bruno Sammartino. There was Hogan that had it for 4 years. But this is us telling the same story over and over and over and over. And you just wanted to see your hero beat Zeus, beat Andre, beat fucking Racho, whatever. Like, I'm going to tell the same story over and over. And that's why we didn't see Hogan on Saturday night's main event. We didn't see Hogan on what we did, but they would kind of show what they showed on the pay-per-view. But every Saturday it was Macho Man or fucking Jake the Snake. It was Coco Beware. It was the beat listers. All these people to get us to fucking Hogan. So you paid for Hogan, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So now it was WCW that changed his whole shit to make him like, no, we're gonna have fucking Macho Man versus fucking Goldberg.
Yeah.
So no, I gotta fucking do that. It's always people that made him like, oh, my shit's not working. Do this. I'm going to punish Triple H for doing the curtain call by giving it to Austin. Austin comes up with Austin 316, says, I just whipped your ass, becomes the biggest fucking icon on accident and takes credit.
Yeah.
Didn't want to still have to do that. Well, I'm not the bad guy. And everybody telling him, like, you are the bad guy. So Austin versus Vince was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
This was the largest tangent I've ever felt that we've ever done. But Star Wars wrestling.
But going back to, that's what I'm saying. Going back to, it's a business standpoint, but I feel the reason why I agree with John Boyega, and if a lot of the people think that they didn't make enough money, that's why they had to pivot and change the story and blah blah, blah this and that, or the trolls, there were too many trolls. Yes, absolutely. That I 100%. I will stand on my soapbox and I will say Star Wars fans are the most toxic fans all across fandom, because they bully people online to no end.
This is including Marvel and DC fans?
Yes. I will say Star Wars takes the cake. Then right under that would be Marvel. Would be Marvel fans.
Got your back on this.
You know, I will stand on my soapbox and I will say that with my whole chest that Star Wars fans are fucking toxic, and that's why there's only certain things that I like talking about with obviously with the five of us or the four of us talking about Star Wars. I can we can go ahead and shoot the shit about Star Wars, but like talking about it like anywhere else, like, and then there's the random trolls that come in and they start talking shit, like, oh, they weren't making enough money. Like, fuck off. Like, that's not true. The budget for fucking The Force Awakens was $245 million. Their net profit was $544 million. Their worldwide gross was $2.1 billion.
Uh-huh.
So for people to say, oh, they had to pivot because they weren't making enough money. They weren't doing this. They weren't doing that.
They're dumb as fuck and they don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Two, with what you said. All right. So all of us at Comix had this text of watch the next episode of fucking Mandalorian.
Yeah.
So from 5 o'clock in the morning, when somebody, Luis, rest in peace,
somebody
saw it, and I love you, I fucking love you. Saw it, it built up the
anticipation.
Oh shit, somebody's gonna die. You're dealing with like not Lord of the Rings. We're dealing with Walking Dead. Somebody's gonna die. So something interesting is gonna happen, and you're dealing with a finalized Luke.
Yes,
which we've always talked about. Which I'm always happy with Kenobi, which I don't know. I don't give a fuck who's not happy about it. Kenobi versus Darth is fucking what I wanted for Luke versus Darth. You know what I mean? Like just the fact of the cracked helmet, and there is a hardback, there's a fucking comic book of him having that thing. It served for what's already existing.
For sure. Absolutely.
And we got there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I wanted for Return. And people get upset because Empire's their shit, but Return is always my shit. And it's not about the Ewoks. It's about fucking... I try to convince my son to be on the dark side. The dark side is now fucking killing my son. So the strongest fucking scene is, we've had this conversation a million times, through the mask. Look at my son getting electrocuted. This motherfucker is doing it.
Yeah.
It's the brilliance of acting. You could do this if you fucking realize what the scene is.
Right.
And if people are worried about the race of a fucking person,
yeah,
they truly don't know. Fucking Ewok is a race. Like, we're dealing with Earth races. Ewok is a race. Fucking look at the fucking races in the very fucking beginning. All of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Everything is a race. He don't like you either. I don't like you either. Like, everybody is a fucking race. Like, it's dumb to be. It's dumb to be racist. I don't know, man. I feel like the 80s we were together, and I feel like we were together because we were blind to people. We were blind, but we were also like accepting.
Okay.
I can give a fuck about your race. Just be a fucking good person. I can give a fuck about your race.
Yeah.
Just tell me a fucking good story. So like what I was saying about WWE is like, yeah, but let's make this a thing. The women didn't finish night one. Okay. So you're making that a criteria. So then they're always going to have to do it.
Okay.
Where they they're always going to have to do it. So therefore, they should absolutely. Charlotte Flair. Fuck, I can name fucking 4 people right now that could end night 2 if the story's strong enough. And on top of that, when I say if the story's strong enough, I don't even mean if because they're women. I mean the story. You know what I mean? If
I feel that.
Sorry, real quick. If it was Tozawa versus Otis, and you're gonna end night 2, okay, that doesn't beat Bailey versus fucking Charlotte. That doesn't beat Bailey versus. It doesn't beat Rhea. People are upset about Rhea signing a contract and being in the fucking world the at WrestleMania in the main event or in a high profile match. Okay, so she didn't do it. Then you'll be upset.
You just shut off your mic.
Then you're going to be upset about her not being a big profile match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's never I don't know. It's just it's a never winning thing.
I get what you're saying. I don't feel Tiffy is strong enough to carry a belt. I don't.
Oh. It's cool that you brought that up because I don't even know who she's fucking fighting.
Isn't she supposed to be fighting Bailey? I don't know. Let me find out right now.
That's what I'm saying.
See, that's
what
exactly.
What we don't know who the fuck that is. No, she's fighting. No, she's not fighting Trish until SummerSlam. Fuck, is she even on WrestleMania?
She is on WrestleMania, or is she fighting Charlotte?
She is fighting Charlotte because she won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, she's fighting Charlotte. See, I don't feel Tiffy strong enough to, and I wouldn't be surprised if that match is a very short match.
She's gonna lose.
No, I know Tiffy's gonna lose. I know she's gonna lose. She's gonna lose. I already know. So yeah, and this is how I see it. Okay.
But do you understand?
Let's see.
When people say everything that we're saying makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, blah 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 blah.
Right.
And
right.
Females aren't ending night 1. If you make that the criteria versus the story, and what's the highest, like Roman versus fucking Seth versus that's if they don't. I will never say fucking women didn't earn it because honestly, the fucking like I said, the EO Bianca, the EO Bianca fucking Rio match, EO Bianca Rhea match, could easily end night 1, but that's not what they're putting their fucking story into. That's all that is.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
And I'm not making a gender thing. I'm just saying that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't feel that this WrestleMania is a very strong WrestleMania.
Yeah. It might be the strongest you've ever seen. You'll love it.
So, I mean, well,
John Cena is going to win and build a faction. It's going to be fucking awesome.
John Cena's going to win?
Oh, of course.
Is that what you said?
Yep. John Cena's going to win, and they're going to build a faction. And it's going to be fucking a crazy-ass faction.
Okay. Do you want to take prediction? You want to do predictions now? We can do predictions now. WrestleMania is what?
Do predictions now because we haven't even gotten to Daredevil and we're in an hour.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You want to do okay? So then let's see if the timing's right. WrestleMania is when the 19th.
In 3 weeks, 19th.
The 19th. Okay. Okay. So then that means Mosby will host, and then I host. Okay. So the week that I host, which would be the 17th, we'll talk WrestleMania predictions then, because I know Mosby's not going to want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't care.
So we'll do WrestleMania.
If you don't show up to host, we're good.
Yeah. So we'll do WrestleMania predictions on the 17th. Okay, so shifting gears, we are now going into Daredevil, episode 7, and this episode was I have my gripes about it. There's some things that I didn't like about it, but overall, I will give Daredevil a 9 out of 10.
That's pretty high.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
All right. I will give this episode an 8.5.
8.5. Okay.
I will.
Okay. Why?
No, oh, sorry. When you highlighted something, I thought we were talking about something. I give it 8.5. Because it was very much almost okay. So people are not happy about the bank robber episode, which I'm fucking very happy about.
That episode, I wouldn't call it a filler episode. I would call it a linking episode, linking everything together.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't call it a filler episode.
Not at all. Not at all. And wouldn't you know it that I'm sure everybody clicked the links way before.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize Heather's stalker was the same guy as Muse.
Oh, that was a dead giveaway for me.
Yeah, I understand. It didn't happen for me. So when it wasn't even the giveaway of the drawing.
Sure.
It was the giveaway of you truly understand me.
It was that moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought with where we're at, you're gonna be the end result. You're not gonna be.
Okay.
Got it. And then he was so skinny that I kind of thought, oh, you're gonna be. I mean, damn. When they said Zombieland was gonna be fucking Lex Luthor, we were like, oh, and then you're like, no, he's Lex Luthor Jr. And like, oh, okay. Instead of making it interesting, let's just fucking do this.
Yeah.
So I thought, again, I was expecting something kind of like that, but I do love. I don't know, man. Just the way she explained things made him connect to it, and how we got there.
Okay.
Like, if we saw Harley, we could do fucking 10 episodes of how Harley became Harley.
Sure.
And it could be one of the most interesting fucking things instead of giving everything away. Like, little by little, like professional, not it probably should be 20 episodes, but little by little, just where he knew he was winning. It probably wouldn't even be till episode 9. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. She even proved to be like, well, listen, I'm the horniest fucking therapist ever. You know what I mean? Like, she has her own shit. Where like, hey, let's in the fucking shower. So I'll give it a 8.5.
Okay.
Because it was like very superhero-y. It still got out. And there's the prime, you're my best. Where still fucking Kingpin's knowing like every fucking thing. Here's why I text you at 9 o'clock at night last night.
Okay.
I text you at 9 o'clock at night last night because I don't know if ask Vanessa if she wants this or this means fuck you, I'm still alive, or if that means the deed is done.
Got it.
She's on my side. I think that's what the whole idea is. Like, because when she texted that, she was like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to be on your side. So when he texts that, I don't know if that means fuck you, I'm still alive. What do you want to eat?
Yeah.
Which could be even better of I'm trying to kill you. And all these little things are like, hey, do you want the number 1 or the number 9? And the number 9 is like,
Did you want a double? Was that
exactly.
with,
That would be exactly
caramelized onions or
yeah. And say
or-
something specific that, like you said, caramelized onions. That is specific to know, like, I'm coming home, chick. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm alive still. Instead of saying, like, I'm alive, you didn't get me.
yeah.
So when I text you, I was like, do you feel like she knows he's still alive? Or if it was like, I know you're trying to get me, fuck you.
Okay. So with that part, I feel that she's not trying to kill him. I feel that she told him. And I think the reason why she told him is to kind of show him that, hey, the affair was, a thing and it happened or whatever, I'm trying to let's move past it. I'm on your, we're on the same side. That's the way I see it. Granted, I'm probably looking at it through a married perspective, and that's where
kind of what we'd hope that's happening.
Right. That's where I think is happening. I think that it's kind of like it was a genuine like, hey, call Vanessa, ask her if she's hungry. Like that's
What's more interesting is he knows she's trying to kill him, but he loves her so much, and now that's the game, or what we just said.
That would make it interesting would be the other.
Yeah.
He knows she's trying to kill him. He knows that she's trying to kill him.
Which would make her, I mean, goddamn, we all go for red flags, which would make her even sexier. So now this is the game,
right?
Which could distract me from Daredevil, shutting my shit down. I don't
Right.
know. You got to give him a weakness, which Vanessa's his fucking weakness.
Vanessa is his weakness, but I think that's something that we've always known. We've always known that Vanessa is his weakness.
Right.
Well, it's always going to be his weakness.
Right.
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm getting comfortable now. I like this talk.
You should be. You know what I mean, though? That's why I texted you, like, fuck, the way that he said that,
yeah,
the confidence level was like, fuck you, biatch, I'm here.
Yeah.
Or, it's done. Home slice is taken care of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The more interesting is the one person that talked her into being bad again.
Sure.
And she stayed that.
Yeah.
But then again, that's his fucking weakness. That's
Yeah.
It's a Venom Spider-Man. I can never kill you.
Right.
Batman, Superman. I can never Batman, Joker. They can never kill you.
If I have you, I can never kill you. When Luca walked into the restaurant, into the back of the restaurant.
Yeah.
But
he walked in like a thug. He didn't walk in like
for sure. For sure. And that's what I'm saying. Is that I think she set him up. I think Vanessa set him up because the way that she sent the text message, he's over here. Oh, he's alone. He's never alone. He's never fucking alone. He's always gonna have somebody close by. He's never alone. Did it throw you? Did that shit surprise you? Where he took out Luca from the shadows? No,
not at all. You know why? Because of the fucking camera setup. Clearly, he's not going to die like that.
Okay.
Because it was the back of his head.
It came out very Sopranos-ish.
Yeah, it was never. I wouldn't even say. Okay, so the thing that we just saw is, here's an axe. Come fucking take me. That's not the same guy as I'm eating a steak.
For sure,
nothing's ever going to happen to me. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You have to have the confidence of. Bro, even I want to say Heat. You never not face the fucking no. Anyway, Godfather maybe. You never not face the door.
Sure.
Yeah, that's I can't fucking remember what mob movie that is, but like, there's no way somebody fucking even walks in and a mobster is just so continuing to eat like like nothing
For
at
sure.
all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what this fucking lifestyle is. If you're eating fucking comfortably, then like I would have walked in and be like, you didn't hear the fucking ding? Okay. You hear the door.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think she set him up. I think she set up Luca.
And why him? How come he didn't send somebody? How come Luca didn't send somebody?
Because he's trying because of the conversation that they had. The conversation that they had. He's the one that said maybe it's time for a change. Maybe there's someone new needs to take over. And she
maybe
asked him,
this is the one thing that gains the trust for him to for her to still screw him over.
Exactly. And what did she tell him? Are you asking for my permission or are you asking for help?
Yeah.
You know,
which I fucking loved.
So, but again, the other side of the coin, was that a test for him? Did he ask for help? And she said, "Oh, he's asking for help. Fuck him. He's not ready to go ahead and take over." So she let Fisk know, which in turn builds up trust. Which in turn builds up the trust again between her and Fisk.
Right, to still screw him over.
See?
Yeah. I don't know. People think because they're not the name on the marquee, doesn't mean that you're not fucking stealing the show.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Thing that we're not even thinking about fucking what Daredevil did. We're thinking about what Vanessa did. And that's the fucking show. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. Do you feel that they killed Muse off too soon?
No.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Because what is a muse? Inspiration.
Yeah, a muse. I mean,
so muse really could be anybody.
Okay.
Again, I'm the guy that watched the first fucking 6 episodes and was like, and along with the Stalker episode, of Heather, and didn't piece them together at all.
Okay.
But as soon as I was like, oh, absolutely, like that's the same guy in the mask. Like I put him in the mask in my head, like, oh fuck yeah, like that's him. But it didn't click to me. Yeah.
Okay, so like it clicked for me when I first saw him, and he was like, "Oh, you're like one of like when he got the book signed." I'm like, "That's Muse." Like when I first saw him, I'm like, "That's Muse." Like that's him. You know, the second probably time when you saw it, you probably should have said, "That's Muse." When he walks in with a fucking duffel bag into her office, you didn't see the duffel bag?
No, because if we're doing episode 6. If you're not the end where we're building to the end, it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So you're not Muse because we're dealing with that now. You know what I mean? But then again, we dealt with that filter episode, which is a big fuck you to everybody that's ever collected a comic book. There's a lot of contracts. There's a lot of fucking everything that needs to happen because you don't know if you can go to Robin 9. You don't know if you can go to Catwoman 36. You don't know the story that you're building until this shit fucking really happens.
Totally. That episode, the bank episode, very much felt like you're reading Daredevil Born Again, and then at the very end of episode 5, the last page of that comic book for episode 5, it says continue the story in Miss Marvel episode issue 3, and it's the fucking bank heist, and Matt Murdock shows up.
You know where that would have fit in perfect? Right before the detectives figured out where to go. and go get the fucking guy, but he was there because he was the one. I mean, you kind of reestablish like, fuck, I have fucking dolphin hearing, like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
right.
Yes.
That so when that happened, take care of him.
Yeah.
It was like, well, that's fucking Metallica to him, like fucking is Metallica to him compared to I hear somebody fucking 3 blocks that way.
For sure.
He's an Aquarius, it's good.
Yeah.
But we got off on a fucking tangent.
I will say
that's
though,
what I wanted to ask you about if she knew or not. But now that you brought up that other thing was the fact that she does know, she could use that as like a now you could trust me because the rest of the shit that I'm gonna do,
of course,
of course, and that's his fucking weakness. That's his kryptonite. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's beautiful. We only have 3 more episodes to do it, so that's what's fucked up. That should have been episode 3.
No, we have 2 more episodes. There's 9 episodes in season 1.
It's even worse.
Yeah.
Because that's the story, bro. It's everything we're talking about WWE. That's the story of look, you were my weakness.
For sure.
To if she is gonna be the bad guy, like you gotta accept that your dream chick is just your weakness is now like you acknowledge that's not your weakness. You know what I mean?
Acknowledge me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you. I feel that we still haven't gotten enough Punisher. We only got 1 episode of Punisher.
Look at how much of Bill Burr was a dick throughout the whole movie.
Bill Burr
was a dick throughout
The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Right? I feel like that's one of those fucking situations where we all agree on one thing.
Yeah.
But you handle it one way, I handle it one way.
Oh yeah.
Everybody handles it one way, right? But once it's like you this, he laughed and then did the fucking you know what I mean? Like it's that. It's yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that they killed Muse off too soon though. I was kind of hoping he'd be like a
it might not be what is a Muse?
No, I know. I get it. I get what you're saying. But I kind of feel like, you know, if that is the end of this villain arc for Muse, I have a feeling that I think that they killed him off too early. It would have been nice to see him go to be like the finale. You know what I mean?
All right. So, you saw the last episode?
Yeah.
Did you see blood?
Yeah.
You saw blood during the gunshots part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't?
No. There were spots. He's not dead.
He's dead.
All right. He's dead, but Muse is not dead.
Okay.
Remember when Foggy was not dead? Foggy might still be alive.
Yeah, there a lot. The official Daredevil Instagram posted a screenshot or certain screenshots from Daredevil comic book where Foggy actually faked his own death. Yeah,
so that's another shot that we have to do.
Why? Who liked it? No, nobody liked it.
Nobody liked it.
But you loved it, huh?
Like, where are you going with that?
Yeah, you did.
I'm just Matt. That's kind of a Andreas has to drink as well as.
But why?
A little bit of both. Call him A and call him B because they both win. He did come back, but he's not.
Yeah, but nobody. There were no stipulations like that.
Kind of fucking come on. Don't Vince McMahon it. Like you gotta fucking.
Bro, I'm just telling you what I'm calling it the way I see it.
Right.
The bet was
how about this between me and you. If Foggy comes back for one more episode,
it's already been confirmed he's coming back for one more episode because it's going to be a flashback episode. So fuck you.
All right. Well, I didn't know that, but you could have won.
Yeah, I know. But on that note,
I did like it. I did like it. I just didn't like the which. let me bring this up really
Sure.
quick because
Yeah.
I know we're already fucking really whatever. There was don't even yawn. There was a scenario where Ben Affleck Daredevil will show up.
They're talking about that for Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were also talking about it as far as like a mix of whatever's going to happen in Doomsday. That'll be the one episode that they see each other, and then maybe that's a bye-bye, but they'll somehow recognize that they're the both. Well, we've seen fucking Doctor Strange 3 Homecoming or whatever we saw.
Yeah.
Like where they recognize we're the same character and they
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
I hear me. I know that I make sense. All right.
You make sense.
We get that. I'm good. Hour 20, we're good. And it's only the two of us?
Just the two of us. On that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up on Comix Podcast, episode 207. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for watching us on our Instagram Live, on our YouTube Live, and Facebook Live. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys. Join us next week where Mosby hopefully will be back to go ahead and
if not Andres.
If not, then Andres. But yeah, join us next week. It'll be episode 208. We're getting close to WrestleMania predictions. So keep an eye out for those because we're gonna go ahead and be calling out our WrestleMania predictions because they should be finalized. Is the card finalized or not yet?
No, not even close.
No? Okay, yeah. So yeah. By the time we do the predictions, the card should be finalized, right? By that Thursday, the 17th?
By that.
Yeah. Okay.
That Thursday will be the Saturday and Sunday of it, so it would have to come out Friday. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. But on that note, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you guys, and
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Next week, your WrestleMania, which is night 1 and night 2. We choose night 1 and night 2 is the winner.
Okay.
The losers of night 1 and night 2, you have to drink night 1, night 2. Like whatever it is, if you lose both, you got to do shots.
Oh, just shots? Okay, yeah, sure, down.
And also, like, just fuck up a fucking. I'm just kidding, but yeah, just shots.
All right, I'm down.
Black tar heroin, and then we just fucking do shots, and then
I already told you I did black tar heroin once. That one time with you, I'm never doing it again.
I still see colors, but we speak in colors. We're good. I love you, bitch.
You speak in colors.
Oh,
you know.
I speak in colors. I'm not fin. Heard it? I fucking stopped.
All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next week. Later.
Where Mosby will be the host.
Hopefully. We'll see.